Crazy stuff happening in the world. Rant incoming. So obviously, I'm just kind of going to be spitballing here. First thing I need to mention, this perhaps is the last time you're going to see this pair of glasses. Ooh, I've had these since the third grade. Not even kidding. Different lenses, of course, but these frames uh, have been with me for many a moon. So last time you'll see those. If you have any suggestions as to what would suit my face, please do let me know in the comments. I'm very curious. Now, crazy stuff happening in the world. Apparently, we're not at war with Iran, but we're, testing the waters. And one of the things that everyone's talking about is the Ted Cruz Tucker Carlson interview, where Ted Cruz got bandied about like a complete fool by Tucker Carlson. But the one thing that apparently no one is talking about is that Ted Cruz was actually correct that Iran actually did hire assassins, allegedly, apparently, according to the Justice Department, to assassinate Donald Trump back before he was president, uh, probably as the like revenge for the death of General Soleimani that Trump had ordered. Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. Does slightly maybe muddy the waters about the idea of like, hey, this is just a totally reasonable regime that we need to deal with. I'm not for any kind of war and these types of things, but Tucker Carlson being the voice of reason and going, well, no, of course not. I mean, if this was actually happening, if they'd actually tried to assassinate, we should be at war right now. Yeah, that kind of does fall apart when, the things he was talking about are true. Um, if you want a more in-depth video on that, it's like the Secret Scholar guy, the person who got famous for the J.K. Rowling, being not a transphobe viral video. That guy's got a pretty good video about it. So I won't go into too much, and I will attempt to remember to link it in the description. But I thought that was pretty crazy. I thought that was pretty interesting and weird. And because I'm ranting, that's something I'm going to come up with. Let's see, what else? The reason I haven't been making as many videos lately, I mean, I keep making the same video of why I'm not making videos. This time, it's mostly been, we've been going through some weird family stuff. I'm not going to get specifically into it, but that's kind of been putting off the timing and things to make videos. And, we got things on our mind. Maybe perhaps in the future I'll go into it, once things are resolved one way or the other. Probably not, to be honest, but we'll see how that goes. Also, I do need to start streaming, and that has probably been occupying my mind more so. I think I'm going to try to find a time relatively soon to at least do like 1 week of test streaming where I'm super, super optimistically going to be streaming every day for, let's say, 4 hours, probably between the hours of, I'm thinking 7 to 11 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know if that's a good time slot. That's kind of the only time slot that I could actually maybe make work, and it would perhaps not even necessarily work every day because I do have some prior commitments that will take all day and I can't really move around. Again, this would be something that perhaps if family stuff were to resolve, I might be able to move some things around and do it. But I am curious to see that. I think that is, to be perfectly honest, the next step as far as, growing out the YouTube channel, because my subscriber count is kind of frozen where it is right now. I don't really care about my subscriber count. I care more that I'm, making videos that people enjoy, and that would be reflected with views. So if my views are going up or staying constant, I'm cool. I don't really care. And that does seem to be the case. So I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm also going to, and I know I've said this before, start trying to reach out to some people to do collabs. Again, we're kind of getting away from the ASMR stuff, although I do still have some ideas that would be good to do with people that are not of the ASMR community that would actually be bringing some of that stuff in, which I hope to do in the future. And I think I do actually have a couple avenues of attack that would work. Need to get on that, need to do that. And that is, again, another reason why I have not been making videos. I've been trying to work that out. So, look forward to all of that. With that being said, what is on your mind? I'm very curious. Do let me know in the comments because I need ideas for things. Obviously, usually I would have a, article to read or something like that, but I just don't necessarily end up ever reading them. I kind of just have a picture there and that'll be it. So, what's the point of doing that? It's just you and me, man. That's it. It's just you and me, buddy. You, me, camera, that's it. That's what we're going to be doing, I think, for a little while. Probably not, but who knows? Good luck in all your endeavors. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Your attention was better than mine because you made it to the end of the video. Farewell for now.